Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Amanda and I'm from amandacrochets.com, and in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful blossom stitch scarf. This is a beautiful scarf that is made up of double crochets, and it kind of has that fan look to it a little bit. And you can make this in any color that you like. I just wanted to use up some yarn that I already had in my stash. So I made this very pretty kind of multicolored scarf with, it has like that little bit of that white in it. So I thought it was very pretty and I really enjoyed making the scarf a lot. And I actually used the same yarn here that I used for my Blossom baby blanket, which I will go ahead and link below just in case you are interested in checking that out. And as well as the same yarn, this is also kind of the same pattern, just in a scarf version. So let's get started with today's tutorial. So for the Blossom Stitch scarf, this scarf ended up measuring 8 inches wide by 57 inches long. However, if you would like to change up the sizing of this, you can certainly do so by just changing up the multiple that I will get to in a few minutes. And I used a size I 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I used one skein or one cake of this Mandala Ombre yarn, and I used the color Tranquil. You can use any yarn that you would like, just I would follow the recommended hook size on the back of your yarn label. So if you want to change up the sizing of this scarf, you just need to work in multiples of 4 plus 3, and if you want to make the scarf bigger, then you might need 2 skeins of yarn depending on the yarn that you use. So what I mean about the multiples is that you're going to make a chain of 4 plus 4 plus 4 into your desired width, and then once you're satisfied with your width, you're going to go ahead and chain 3 more. So let me just zoom up a little bit for you so you can see what I'm doing. So for the purposes of this tutorial, for my scarf, I ended up doing 31 chains, so that's a multiple of 4, and then I added 3 more chains onto the end. So to make a chain, you're going to do yarn over your hook, insert your hook, and that's considered one chain. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 29, 30, and 31. So now that you have your 31 chains, or your multiple of 4 plus 3, you are going to start in the 5th chain from your hook, and you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So the loop on your hook does not count. You're going to count 5 chains from your hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So in this 5th chain from your hook, you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, all in that same chain space. So to make a double crochet, you're going to do yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that 5th chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Again, yarn over your hook, insert your hook into that same chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then you're going to chain 1, and you're going to do 2 more double crochets in that same chain. And this will create your first fan stitch. Okay, next you are going to skip 3 chains, and in the chain after that you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So this is going to be your first fan. So you're going to skip 3 double crochets, skip 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and in the chain after that you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, then you're going to chain 1 and make 2 more double crochets in that same chain. Okay, so then you're just going to repeat this all the way across until you have 2 chains remaining. So you're going to skip 3 chains, and in the chain after that you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So again, skip the next 3 chains, 1, 2, and 3, and in the chain after that you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. And this might take a little bit of time to get used to, but I do believe that if you are a beginner, you can certainly make this blossom stitch scarf pattern. It's just simple stitches. All you're using is basically chain stitches and double crochets. So as long as you understand how to make the pattern, I believe anybody from a beginner to even an advanced beginner to an advanced crocheter can learn how to make this beautiful blossom stitch scarf. So skip 3 chains, so 2 and 3, and in that next chain you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, again, skip 3 chains, and in the chain after that you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So I have my 2 double crochets here, then I chain 1, and then I do 2 more double crochets in that same chain. Okay, skip 3 chains, and again in that next chain you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Skip the next 3 chains, and in the chain after that you're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, now when you reach the end you should have 2 chains remaining. You're going to skip 1 chain, and in that final chain you're going to work a double crochet. So skip this chain, and in the very last chain you're just going to make a single crochet, a double crochet, and that actually will mirror the beginning. So that chain 3 that we skipped at the beginning will actually count as your double crochet. So this is what your first row is going to look like. So to begin row 2, oops, got a little tangled there. So to begin row 2, you're going to chain 3, so 1, 2, and 3, and turn your work. Now you're going to be working in the chain 1 space from the previous rows, or the center of each fan, and you're going to work 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So the chain 3 is actually going to count as your first double crochet. So you're going to have a double crochet on either end of your work. So that's how everything's going to stay in balance. And then in between, you're going to have your fan stitches. So your fan stitches will actually just kind of sit on top of one another. And in order to do that, you're going to go right into the center right here, where you have that chain 1 space, and that's where you're going to make your fan. So you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets in that chain 1 from your fan stitch in the previous row. So just like that. So see how the fan from this row is going to sit on top of the fan on this row. So then you're just going to repeat that all the way across. You're going to skip this set of 2 double crochets and this set of 2 double crochets, and you're immediately going to go in between that chain 1 space and start your fan. So 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, again, you're going to skip this set of 2 double crochets and this set of 2 double crochets, and in between with that chain 1 space, you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. So again, your fan stitches will sit right on top of one another, and this will form your blossom stitch scarf. Skip this set of double crochets and this set, in that chain 1 space, again, you're going to make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, so you're going to skip this double crochet cluster and this double crochet, and you're going to insert your hook in that chain 1 space and make 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. Okay, so you're coming up to your final fan here, and you're just going to do the same thing in that chain 1 space. Do 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets. And then when you reach the end of your row, you're going to skip these 2 double crochets, and you're going to find that chain 3, and you're kind of count up 3 chains, so 1, 2, and 3, and in the top of that chain 3 you're going to work 1 double crochet. So this is what 2 rows would look like, and as you can see, the fans sit right on top of one another, just like that. So basically for row 3 and every row after, you're just going to repeat row 2 over and over again until your desired length. Again, my scarf ended up being about 56 inches long. However, you can make it as long as you'd like. I just wanted to use up some yarn that I had in my stash already, so I just used up 1 cake of this Mandala Ombre yarn. So this is how to make the blossom stitch scarf. So let me go ahead and show you this final product again. And this is a self-striping yarn, so the color changes are going to be very random. But as you can see, the fans sit right on top of one another. And then it goes into that beautiful reddish color. And then it goes into that orange. And like I said, it kind of has the little, like, I don't know what you would call that, like the watercolor look to it, I guess. Anyway, but this is the Blossom Stitch Scarf pattern. I hope you enjoyed this beginner-friendly tutorial, and I hope you give this Blossom Stitch Scarf a try, and I hope you enjoy. So thank you so much for joining me on how to make the Blossom Stitch Scarf, and please like, comment, and subscribe to see all future videos by me. And as always, if there's any video that you would like to see me make, please leave me a comment below and I will try my best to get to that video for you. Alright everybody, I hope you enjoyed and have a great day. Bye!